Hello all, this is another video from Galaxy Tutors, and today we will talk about 3 ways to invest your money. We will talk about money, stocks, banks, interest rates, and so on. Method number 1, stocks. A stock is basically a piece of evidence that you own a portion of the company. Stocks are usually very risky and can cause high gains but as well as high losses. Facebook, Microsoft, and Apple are all examples of companies that you can buy stocks from today. Method number 2, mutual funds. Still involved with the stock market, but this time your money is spread out through many stocks. According to Investopedia, mutual fund is a pool of funds collected from many investors, meaning that you essentially pay a company that will handle and distribute the pool of funds collected from the masses. Of course, the goal is to make money. However, this type of investment is less risky than buying stocks individually because this time you are buying a pool of stocks. Method number 3, banks. Guaranteed fixed rate investments, meaning that no matter what happens to the stock market, you will still get that interest rate that they promise you. So for example, 1 or 1.5% interest rate. So it's only fair for us to compare those 3 methods and see which one do you fit in the most with. As an example, let's assume that we use 3 years of investment, specifically 2014 to 2017, and let's assume that we're using $10,000 as a starting investment. So for method number 1, we selected stocks. So for this example, we will use Facebook stock. In 2014 to 2017, Facebook grew with over 111% growth. This means that if you had invested $10,000, you would have $21,161. As a method number 2, we will use mutual funds. For this example, we use the Vanguard Balanced Equity Fund. From that time period, they grew with over 23.57% growth. This means that you would have today $12,357. As a method number 3, say that the person went with a bank giving a 1.5% annual interest rate. This is of course a safe investment. Unfortunately, you would only get a $10,459 after 3 years. So someone who invested in Facebook stocks in 2014 and decided to pull out his investment obviously benefited the most. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. In this time of period, the market was really generous, and thus why Facebook stock was able to grow this much. We're actually making quite a few assumptions here. For example, I selected only one stock for method number 1. Usually you would want to go with a few stocks and diversify your portfolio. Also, we didn't account in for the inflation rate of 1.12% in average during that time yearly. Also, we didn't account for taxes or even a market crash. So really, what's the answer here? What investment method should you pick? And fortunately, it depends on your risk tolerance level. If you're someone who's really risk tolerant, then you may want to venture in buying individual stocks and diversify your portfolio in such ways. You may want to invest in mutual funds, which are less risky than buying individual stocks. And of course, there are other methods of investments, for example, real estate, small businesses, and so on. Alright guys, so this wraps it up. Head over to galaxytutor.com for any tutoring help, and subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And once again, thanks for watching.